Listen to
Hellraisers, welcome back to yet again another movie review. And we is finally at the final chapter of Nightmare on Elm Street. This is the remake from 2010 and holy fuck. Isn't this movie bad? And if I dive into this movie because there's so much wrong with this movie, I'm gonna try not to make this video too long, but this shit is baffling how bad this movie is. So, before I get into all the good, the bad, and the ugly, let me give you the plot. This movie tells a story about some kids experiencing these dreams as they get older. And when they was a kid, they were traumatized by a guy named Fred Krueger. And as they get older, they seem to forgotten the dream. But then they slowly start to come back. And the more they start to remember, they start to piece together on what happened to them when they was little. So they say. And the further they go, the creepier and the weirder the dreams start to get. So this movie right here happened because of all the remake that was happening back in the early 2000s. You had Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Friday the 13th, The House of Rats. Then, so much remake was happening. And so New Line decided, why the fuck not make a Friday the 13th, a new Nightmare on Elm Street movie? Why not do that? And although the execution and the visuals was nice, but I don't think it was this movie just didn't live up to my expectations. Now, there are people out here that like this fucking film, but me, I don't. But there are some goods about this movie, so let's dive into first pro. It has to be the opening scene. I do like the opening. It kind of indicates the kind of movie we're about to see. So you introduce into this guy named Dean who's trying to stay awake no matter what. Who, by the way, the cinematography, the atmosphere in the opening of the movie is the best part of the whole movie. And that's where the movie stops. The opening, it's fucking awesome. So you get introduced into this guy named Dean who's trying his hardest to stay woke. And he's drifting in and out of his sleep. And no matter what he does, he can't stay awake. And so then he got a friend there with him. And all of a sudden, she come in there and see Dean slitting his own throat. But in the dream world, it's actually Freddy who's actually got the knife up to Dean's neck, cutting his throat. But in the real world, it's actually Dean committing suicide. This is something that they never get right. They do it one time and then they just drop it. You gotta have Freddy doing this to the victim in the dream. And then in the real world, it looks like they doing it to themselves. All these movies started that and just randomly drop it. And that's what this movie failed at. And all the other films failed at too. But like I said, the opening scene is fucking awesome. The lighting, the music, the cinematography is just fucking gold. Another pro for me will have to be the look, the Freddy makeup. I do like the Freddy makeup. He looks like a real bone victim. If you're gonna make another Freddy movie, Paramount or New Line, whoever owns this shit nowadays, or Blumhouse, please don't. But if you're gonna make another Nightmare on Elm Street film, can we please make Freddy look like a real bone victim? Because in this movie, if you would have told me, if I've never even saw any horror film a day in my life, if I was just fucking stupid or something, and you told me that was a real bone victim, I would have believed you because it looked realistic. Another pro for me would have to be, I do like how they actually show what happened to Freddy in his iconic death. What led Freddy into getting killed the way that he did. I kind of wish they would have put that in the opening of the movie instead of halfway at the end. But like I said, I still like it. I've always kind of wondered what actually went down when Freddy got boned inside that boiler room. Another part would have to be, just like I said in the beginning, was the visual. The visual was stunning. It looked gorgeous. The cinematography looked great. But more on that in my cons. So no more time to waste, diving right into the cons. Even though I do like this movie just a little bit, there's stuff there for me to like, but I just throw this movie in the back for just background noise, to be honest. It's not something I watch, but the movie visuals is nice. So my first con would have to be Ronnie Mara, whatever the fuck her name is. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Her acting was so bad, and she didn't even fucking try. They picked her in the lead role to play the iconic character Nancy Thompson, and she literally shit on this entire character. And then she's supposed to be an actual war winner or something. Not to mention, there was a lot of controversy going on with her because she is not a fan of horror movies. She said she hates them. And for them to put her in this role is just so disrespectful to that character, to what Heather Langenkamp brought to that character, and she just shit on it. Another con for me would have to be the way they start to write Freddy into being this child molester thing. Okay, we all know Freddy was a child molester. We get that. But that was always the subtext. That was just the implied. They never fully went on with it. Yes, we do know that Freddy was doing inappropriate things to kids. But in this movie, they kind of leaned so hard in it, and that's something that we should have never got. Then, because think about it, you're trying to make Freddy into a hero. You're trying to make him innocent. Freddy is not innocent. Okay? Don't make him innocent. Because that is something that this movie fucked up on, and I kind of wish they didn't do that in this film. But they did, and when they did it, like I said, they leaned too fucking hard. Another con would have to be the copy and paste. I swear to God, this movie feels just like 1984. They literally just copy and place the exact same scene. You got Tina iconic death when she got lifted off her bed and Freddy throwing her against the wall and slicing her all up. You got the iconic scene where Nancy's sitting in the bathtub and Freddy's gloves come out. Then you got when Freddy come out of the wall, not to mention how horrible that fucking CGI was. Like I said, this movie is fucking baffling. It's so bad that I can't even believe that this shit even made it to the theater. And people actually paid to go and see this shit. Another con for me is have to be the script and the fucking dialogue, especially the script. What the fuck? Because okay, so we learned that these kids don't remember anything when they were younger, but then the shit comes to play when they get older, and the characters will say shit out their mouth that just don't fit, there's no understanding to it. So the fake Nancy, the worst Nancy of all time, she asked her mom, "Is there any connection with me and all the other kids? Did we know each other when we were little at any point?" And then her mother goes, "Well, not that I recall." What the fuck? This movie strip is just so bad that I'm actually quite surprised that this shit got written. Whoever wrote this shit needs their ass whooped. I know it's not fair to compare Jackie L. Haley. I know it's not fair to compare him to Robert Englund, but I don't like his performance as Freddy. He don't have that iconic walk, that iconic voice that made Freddy so iconic back in the 80s and the early 90s. When you look at his performance, don't get me wrong, he does got a creepy ass voice. I do like one line in this movie where he says, "Why did you scream? I haven't even cut you yet." I do like that line. I find myself saying that line a lot. But like I said, it's he doesn't really bring anything to the character. He's too damn short. He's probably shorter than Robert Englund in my own opinion. But I don't know if it's his portrayal as Freddy or, like I said before, it's the strip. I don't know which one I want to lean on. Another con for me would have to be, even though I said the visuals was nice, the cinematography was good, and all that stuff there, and how they were drifting in and out of the dream world time to time, but the directing, the way this movie was shot in terms of like certain scenes, just wasn't good. Like, not to mention this is a music director who directed music videos, and how dare you get him to direct a fucking movie like this? And oh my God, he did a terrible job with the directing. But my overall thought is that Nightmare on Elm Street from 2010, with the whole remake trade that was going on back in the day, this movie don't stand a chance to be anywhere near as good as all the other films. Hey, I'll probably say this is the worst out of all the films. But my overall thoughts is that, like I said, the movie is good for what it was. There are some people that enjoyed it. The movie did make a lot of money at the box office, sort of. But my grade for this movie would have to be a straight up fucking F. I don't like this movie at all. Like I said before, I said again, this is just background noise. I put this on just for background noise. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. We finally made it to this entire fucking series. And yes, there's still more videos to come on Nightmare on Elm Street. Tomorrow, you will be getting Friday the 13th, which is October the 13th. You'll be getting a Friday the 13th, my favorite kill from the franchise, not the review, but my favorite kill. So make sure y'all watch that video, drop some likes on it. Also, if you want to get in touch with me, all my social media link will be in the description down below. And just before I let you go, make sure you drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on bell notifications so that way when I drop another lit video for the channel, you'll be the first one to get it. As I say in all the other creepy videos, stay creepy, stay spooky, and I'll catch you Hellraisers in the next video. Peace.